shit's right. No, I swear to God. Yeah, it just got me. I didn't even realize that.
I'm gonna put my headphones back in so I can hear y'all better.
I don't know what team I'm trying to be.
Can you think no? I'll be nothing wrong. Hey, the Chargers ass. They lost to the fucking Broncos. Getting big boy high. Alright, man. We got a bye. Man, I'm waiting. I can't wait after this bye, Brian. We need another W so I can feel good.
Yeah,
who we play? Oh, shit. Well, we might can sneak one away. You know, we snuck one from the Bears. We snuck one from their defense, not their offense. Yeah. Josh Jacobs did his thing.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Oakland Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers.
They had me hyped, though.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That man playing like a goddamn baby Marshawn right now.
He definitely is.
Yeah, that nigga is nice. I don't know what that defense do. What's up with that round number 4th pick, bro? He ain't doing too good, I see. Sparrow. The nigga that we picked, you don't even know the nigga that we picked 4th pick. See? Yeah. Man, if I have a goddamn deal for the Raiders, boy, I'll probably try to show my ass off. How was it?
Jay, you started cannabis yet?
Yeah, I've been started that shit. It's the pork. It's called pork cannabis, bro. That's over there. It's kind of by your house, Will. Yeah, you know, over there by the Chevron. You know that plaza right there. Yeah, it's a cannabis club right there.
Resume game, Jay.
Be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set. We're okay. 180. Hey, go orange.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Gordon happy to be back in the fold after reporting to the Chargers on September 26th. You know, the fan base is happy to have Melvin Gordon back as well. Week 5, his first game back, 12 carries. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Wilbur. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long.
Watch the pass. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Rivers. Flush to his right. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the
I
gate.
like Conley.
At
Conley's
worst,
nice too.
you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working out of the gun, Rivers.
I knew that motherfucker. Miller.
Really good pickup of 28 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a
motherfucking Gordon
article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud.
Most play that I just did was fucking stop Wednesday. Crazy.
For a Charger touchdown.
Yeah.
40 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly again, you probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
But why you slow down?
Jacobs,
on,
the
man.
first-round pick out of Alabama. He's acquitted himself quite nicely in this first half of the season, taking over as the #1 option in Oakland. Had 2 touchdowns in the opening Monday night win over Denver, and he delivered 2 more, plus his first 100-yard game in London Week 5 as the Raiders took down the Chicago Bears. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 12, Carr, he completes it to Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw his Carr.
Oh, you seen that motherfucker? I hate that bitch.
Picked off. Denzel Perryman. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Rivers.
Oh, good fucking throw.
And that's complete. It's
that's gonna hurt. Big green. That was a good fucking throw.
Touchdown. Virgil Green, 65 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. He got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't
Let's
think
go.
they'll abandon it just yet.
Shout out to the two on here. Not like SharePoint, John. Like they, I'm trying to go on this time.
Their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having
Online,
one-on-one
what the
matchups. Don't
heck?
they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the
Fuck
play.
yeah, I'm on
One-on-one
the square,
matchup with someone
bad.
trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones
Okay.
downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Man, in his hand.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's
it played out great.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
It played out great.
Jenkins picks it off.
Oh, he fumbled. He poked up.
Jumping over.
Oh, get off him! Oh, shit!
Come up empty here.
Oh, shit!
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football.
Hey, I could have scored on that nigga to get in my way, bro. Oh, God, I could have scored. I could have seen that bitch all the way back.
And turning it over to their offense.
I could have scored that shit. That shit was weird.
Right. A lost opportunity.
Look, my nigga's like, bro, don't score, nigga, don't score. That nigga off me.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
God
started.
damn.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to
Josh
reach
Jacobs
him.
gone.
Do it with a little bit.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs.
X was wild. I know, bro. I know. I had him. I know, bro. Oh, Jesus, fly. I know, bro. Fuck that.
How about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing.
Damn, I nigga boot that bitch. I'm loaded in the
Absolutely, because
motherfucker.
you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice.
And
Good
nowhere to
shit,
get away.
nigga.
Rivers
Hurt.
is dropped. Maurice Hurst in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A toss play. Gordon.
Oh, my
Got some
God.
room at the 30.
I know he's wrong. Conley, he quick as shit.
And even
God
7
damn.
yards. He was able to set the edge on the left side, and the O-line able to set the edge well, too, on that side. They did a good job blocking out in front.
And you and I both know
At
there's
that
only
time.
a set amount of blockers that can be out in front. But didn't it feel like there was double on that play to open up the path?
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Oh, over to him.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Rivers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long
Oh, I
distance.
thought you missed it.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that
Yeah,
ball
niggas
to the
just
right,
booting
trying
shit
to
today,
turn,
huh?
bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Oh, shit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Why you juke? Why you spin, Jacob? You just have to juke and go broke the other nigga. That's all you have to do, bro.
Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I just got him to the
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
Damn, they came in like they was like
this time they're able to get
one
him
at the
behind the
time,
line.
man.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he will be hit from behind and run.
I hate when that play action comes.
I'm
good. I got this play defense
This
in
a long
there.
time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and the line blocking.
Sure.
But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly. That leads to a play-action sack. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10.
Let's go, deep topper, topper. Bang, 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 bang. Orange spot 4. Behind.
Rivers now from the 50. And this is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Carr. It's Williams on the catch. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
The screenplay.
As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
You want to get in the tournament? My cousin Raiders play and play somebody, bro.
Goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
He caught that.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Madden 19, he was faster.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Yeah.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Bravo!
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh my God.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it.
Oh, he caught it.
Play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Gordon. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. Rivers on 3rd and 2. He's airing it out for Williams.
Barkley. Oh, let's go.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't.
That's the funnest thing.
Brings up
My God,
4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The fullback wide.
Oh, he got in that dude.
The first down yardage to the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining.
What a jig.
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running left, it's Gordon on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge.
That's the 5 man.
And they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. Forced out to his left. Completes it to Watt. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Maurice Hurst picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. 4th down and on his timeline to punt. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up.
This nigga said he's going to
This is going to come up well.
Nigga, he almost did, though.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh,
and he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Carr throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jacobs.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Throwing now is Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
How you gonna bump it to him, bro? Like, come on, bro. Hold the block.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 41, Carr.
So that nigga's in the Rick Charles.
What a diving catch there.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Minimal gain. Looked good, though. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jacobs. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4th. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as much.
And the Raiders have got him.
To hear
Jersey City to hear Whitehead on the sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Going deep here for Allen.
God, come on, bro. How are you gonna get the man behind you, bro?
Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 61 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Okay.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again.
Oh, let's go, Jesse.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
That nigga ran that nigga over.
One of the good things offenses did years ago was they lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between guard and center on either side. That's what you want to control when you're trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because typically you either have a big nose guard in there in an odd front, 3-man front, or you have defensive tackles that might line up in the A-gaps trying to gain an advantage and get upfield themselves. If you can control that, it gives the back plenty of space to pick and choose where to go.
And there, a great inside run, broke the contact and got some space. Carr completes it. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Here's Carr to throw. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. He's going to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. On third down, Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25.
I guess every time you got hit him off the line, man.
For a Charger touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Carr steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
That was going to be the one, too.
Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr.
Like I said, it was going to be the one.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Damn.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
He's still rolling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Throwing, Rivers, flushed out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, these niggas can get the ball.
And it falls incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
You got a
Finally,
touch
a
and
good play
fucking
there
knockdown.
defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
A second down throw for Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returnable here for Davis. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On 1st down, Carr. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Carr. Jones has it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He's going to let it fly.
He pushed that nigga out there. Oh, God.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He just pushed the nigga back.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility.
I know that big nigga stronger than that little nigga.
More than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Escape, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And the return here was on the 31-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Well, it wasn't always pretty with the interception there. That means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did
I had it, I know you almost had it. I know.
Close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Keenan Allen, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Rivers here to throw. Going deep here for Allen. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They were trying to go back to Allen there. And it's 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,
Yeah.
pitching shutouts was big time.
You won,
that was
nigga.
paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Run the KO.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Southern California.
He wants to smoke. I got you, Iju. Your name. There it is.
I'll go forward. Man, how much you? 23, 33 on one call.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I got it come clean like I got it with you. I didn't know my everybody drop when I drop. The shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not.
I got a question. What the fuck the 49ers come from?
Better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries.
Who the fuck they play this week? I need that.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew's coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the blues. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the blues. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the blues.
I'm high.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase up.
Yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. This fielded a few yards into the end
no,
zone.
the fuck this nigga ain't.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to be stopped up quickly.
Come down here, bro.
Just a yard up to the 39. Of course, with Gurley, the Rams, they have been content to monitor that workload in the early part of the season, mostly keeping him around the 14 to 16 carry mark, a far cry from last year when he had games of he had 28 carries in one game, 25 in another, 23 in another. But it's been a different story for Todd Gurley in 2019. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Goff now looking to throw. This is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down. It's one of the few things defenses try. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
You don't want to do that to yourself, man.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
I told you, don't do that to yourself, man.
Defense gets to him and they bring him down. Michael Kendricks
let's go for like 6 touchdowns or 4.
So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I had 4 with them.
I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes we're so confident in a play call.
He's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Corey Littleton able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. To try again after the sack. Wilson completes it to Dixon. 12 yards there and a first down.
It's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On the move to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Bro.
Here's Wilson again, being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Wilson. He can run for it, and it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown.
One
First time
touchdown.
on this drive, we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Davis from the top
man. I thought it was that pick at the beginning of the fourth.
PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I did too,
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Nah, man,
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and...
Oh, this nigga quit.
I missed.
Oh, that nigga quit. Oh, he a hoe for that. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm 36 and 28. Damn.
50 Lucas. Oh.
I don't play this shit like that. Let's go back to the Seahawks Nation. They seem to quit when the Seahawks come out. Shit.
Oh yeah, Fuller.
Hold on, whoa, I fucked up. Oh, that I did. I need to change my play, bro.
She just threw it away.
I'm gonna get JB on clowning. I don't want problems, no, you don't smoke, man. You don't want problems. Man, I'm about to make me a lockdown.
What are you going to
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Seattle. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Like 80. 56.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And now this throw complete to Washington. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. He's got the lead, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 64 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
All right, no comment. There's no first down.
On 2nd and inches, Wilson eluding the pressure right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And it's caught. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that'll be caught by the tight end. It's Ed Dixon with a Seahawk touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And the QB rating right now is sky high, 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here.
Oh, Bobby Wagner, you got to hit that nigga in the mouth.
Stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
From the 41, Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's when he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I've never seen anybody stand for it like that in my life.
Pickup of 18 yards. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one.
Blue 30. Jack 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steeler 1st down on a pickup of 11 yards.
Did you guys see the 2K15
on 1st down, it's Samuels. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Oh, God, no. I've seen it again. What the fuck?
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
That's probably what that fucking update was. I don't know.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards to pick up. It's a 1st down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult.
Damn, he ain't breaking like he's taking the same goddamn
something
time.
short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage
so
to
fucking
the 10-yard
bad. You want screenplay after screenplay.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Got an open man is Washington. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal. This is touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
From the 24, Wilson, and an alley to run. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a card here that says halftime preview, so I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, so that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Get out of here.
Wilson, he may try and run for this. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They run it with Carson. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
We'll keep the ball this whole fucking time. Yeah. Ruthless.
On 2nd and a yard, Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Wilson.
Oh, pick like a bitch.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass.
Oh,
tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do. In this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Here's Connor. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And we call a timeout. Nigga.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger.
Nigga, I don't go fuck up his fans and fans, nigga. They're gonna be fucked up, man. Shit.
Let's check in with our referee. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well.
Shit.
Now the half will end after this one unless
there's
another defensive penalty.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Okay, come on, man.
This is fielded at the goal line. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt, his second sack of the night. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's got the first down before being taken down at midfield. Give him 30 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. Here's Carson.
Nigga, shake the drum. Nigga, shake that nigga.
We're looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Today's NFL really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now Wilson going for the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On 1st and 10 is Connor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger, and he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete.
And at this point, manager sold me.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And there's an example of not taking your practice work, your drill work, and turning it into game speed. You work on that all the time. 3rd and long, you want to let them make the catch, rally to the football, tackle them short of the sticks. The pursuit there, not that great.
Yeah, not great. That may be an understatement. That turned into a big play. They'll run with Samuels.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. Here's Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Roethlisberger will throw. And
he caught it?
Touchdown,
wow.
Steelers. From a yard out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
That'd be crazy
Big
if I come back to this.
4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Wilson. Going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
This game is my nigga Lucky catch shit.
But it's going to wind up incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. There's Wilson to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Yeah, I'm about to put this shit.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. That he is all the way past the 25.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Let me get that code.
Intercepted, maybe the
I'll watch you do that damn shit.
Picked up by Brandon McDougal, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
I'm gonna need a touchdown. Get us a fucking touchdown, you motherfuckers.
Keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And
about fucking time, man. Let's get an offside kick. Shit.
A 15-yard touchdown run as they are able to cut into that lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
It'll be Carson. They run for it. But he
oh, my God, bro. Y'all can't do nothing right. Get the fuck block, bitches.
Two-score game here in the 4th. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
This nigga ran the whole team over.
Risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Again, a run with counter. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And they have the football and will
got a
take
fucking
over
kick, man.
at the
I don't know why you stay on
24-yard
your
line.
motherfucking feet, motherfucker. Shit.
That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense.
Man, I can't hold the nigga to free.
Now they need to execute. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To throw again on second down. Wilson in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Third and long, it's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right,
Yeah, they
but
want
it
us to
comes
go
up
for it.
empty.
Should I go
And
for
it's
it?
fourth
I know
down.
I'm over with.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how
He's gonna try to
difficult
run
it
the
is to
ball
pick
on there,
apart his
yeah.
own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He lets it fly from Lockett. And no, it's incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And now, boy,
What?
the ball's
I
going to
don't
go
care
over on
about this
downs here
game.
inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on fourth down on the other side leads immediately to a first and goal. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's...
They get that bitch that touchdown.